Don't touch that remote, Monster Garage Maniacs!
Cage bad. Right.
We're about to create a remote monster of our own.
It's alive!
But before the celebrating, there's a bit of trauma.
Do I have a lawsuit here?
We all know there's too many lawyers in this town and not enough cool full-size RC monster machines. So stick around for the evidence. And if you don't...
That's grounds for an ass kicking.
Join us now as Jesse and his gang of maverick mechanics rip, grind, and burn, transforming ordinary street vehicles into monster machines in the Monster Garage. This week's challenge, turn a 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo shell of a race car into a full-sized remote control racer. The rules: when built, the monster machine must appear to be stock. The team can spend no more than $5,000 on parts. Jesse and his crew have 7 days and nights. On the first day, they design. On the next 5, they build. And on the 7th day, they race. If successful, each team member takes home a $3,400 set of Mac tools. And the clock starts now. The bare bones of the car come from Jesse's storage area. It's guarded by his sweet but wild pit bull, Noodles. Jesse's about to unleash another vicious challenge. The two-man design team muscles the race car into the garage.
We're gonna take that, which is basically a late model, either dirt track or asphalt, and set it up to run on an oval dirt track, but remote control. Since that car is a sorted out, done car, there's 2 facets to it. One is engine, transmission, driveline. We got to make a radiator support, all the power steering stuff. And the second part is all the remote control stuff, making it servos and rams and all that stuff to make it work with nobody in it.
I think from a control standpoint, probably the steering, because it takes the most power, is going to be the most difficult.
John Clark is a lifer with electronics megastore Radio Shack. He's the man behind the creation of their hit mini RC cars called Zip Zaps.
We keep thinking going smaller and smaller and smaller. How small can you go instead of getting bigger and bigger and bigger?
Why does every kid get a remote control car?
So you can drive it like he really would like to drive his own car.
Crash into stuff.
Exactly.
Well, let me ask you then, do we want to put the big, the big antenna on it?
Scott Drake is an Imagineer working for the Walt Disney Company, designing theme park rides.
The truth of it is we're only gonna play with it for like 1 or 2 days, and then we'll be on to something else, like every kid was with their remote control car. It's like, I need it so bad. And it's like, oh, look, Legos.
Then they play with the box and get in.
So all this work this week, we'll do that for about 3 or 4 hours of fun time, then be on this couch watching SpongeBob.
That'll be worth it.
I'm bored.
In order to transform the former figure-8 racer into a fully remote-controlled monster, the team will have to first build out the car, and at the same time, configure each major system, brakes, steering, throttle, and gears, to be controlled by Jesse while he's sitting in the stands. Day 2. The build team struts their stuff as they enter the garage and prepare to meet the challenge. Super clean fabricator Fred McGregor has climbed to the top of his game. Huntington Beach is his home. Los Angelino Chris Marsolais is a backyard inventor putting himself through college by waiting tables. In Thousand Oaks, California, Shepard Ginsburg teaches kindergarten and races dragsters. Staying on for the build from Dallas, Texas is John Clark, who brings his electronics expertise with him. Ed Robinson builds robots in Las Vegas, Nevada. He has metal in his blood and his stomach, too.
What's up, guys?
How are you? Hi, Jesse.
How you doing? All right, you tell them what they're doing now.
Oh, boy.
I'm tired.
We're going to take this car and make it an RC car. Look at the picture we put together here. It's going to have a big-ass antenna right up here.
You know what he's talking about because he's got an embroidered shirt on. That means you're some kind of expert.
Needs a new engine, transmission put in it.
This is a pretty good car. I mean, you can see all the feature wins it has. It won 3 figure-8 championships. So.
We didn't do anything to build up big horsepower or not?
No, you know what? I think we should. It's got to be dependable because you're not in it and you're not hearing noise and rev limiter and all that stuff. We're going to be up in the stands working it. So I want to just do a nice, strong 350 that we can pound on.
What can we do to make sure that we don't glitch and send the thing flying off into the wall because you're losing control of it?
One thing we discussed is putting some fail-safes in it to make sure that if it loses signal, it puts the brake on, off the gas, on the brake, so the car stops.
What about my old remote control car? When the battery started to go dead, it just take off full throttle?
The new PCM radios have a failsafe. If the battery goes too dead, or if it loses signal for more than half a second, it shuts everything down. It does whatever you tell it to do, shuts off the ignition.
So can we have like a giant antenna on the transmitter or something so that we can get a really good signal going out to the car?
We need a good microwave antenna.
You guys are talking Chinese. I just know how to weld stuff and make it loud, so.
Damn, loud good.
You guys do all that electronic mumbo jumbo. I'll make it start and go.
The build team wastes no time in hacking away at the car. Access to the inside is the first order of business.
Cage bad. Right.
Shep's got a band called The Reactors. He wants to share the sound with the team. Jesse's reaction?
What'd you take out? What? Oh, next to it. My Black Sabbath sheet on the dirty dusty fucking thing. That's grounds from ass kicking. That means you have to take his CD and do this with it. So it looks like that. Then put it back in. That'll teach you not to touch my...
John and Ed begin to tackle the remote control systems. Then they find some actuators in the garage. Jesse offers his advice on how to use the actuator to control the brakes.
I want to see how fluid it moves, so it's like you can ease them on and ease them off.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
I'm not. Okay.
Oh yeah, look at that. And it stops instantly. And that's all the movement we need. There's
For a
this.
brake.
It's a brake pedal, yeah.
I'm gonna split. You guys don't try not to wreck nothing.
Chris diagrams the bracket they need to build to hold the brake pedal actuator. Now that Shep's gotten off to a rough start with Jesse, he's trying for a smooth stop on the brake bracket. But he steps into Fred's domain to weld.
This will sit right here, and the actuator right here is gonna ride inside of here, and then this doohickey here will slide in and out and act like someone's foot on the brake pedal.
He's a cool guy now, but he just he wants to get in there and do it the hard way, which is cool, I guess.
There must be a switch somewhere. This is one of those trick drill presses. I give up. There it is. That'll work just fine.
Hey, Shep. Look like the Tin Man shit all over this thing.
What's wrong?
Fred McGregor is a master fabricator, building custom big rigs for clients like ESPN.
My welding teacher, when I was 16, told me I was good at it to pursue it. If I ever find him, I'll kill him.
His standards for his finished work are high.
To me, I'm never satisfied with my work. I always think I'm always pushing myself to do one better. It takes a lot of finesse at times. It takes to know how. It's not just melting a couple things together. There's a little bit of science behind it. And if you're not good at it, you'll make a mess.
There's no penetration out of the tube. It's all on the...
You think that's going to break apart?
Let me do the fabricating.
No,
That's what I do. You know, Jesse hits the brakes going into a turn, and this thing snaps off, and there's no brakes. So you got a 2,000-pound, 70-mile-an-hour bullet. That could probably hurt somebody. You'll never break that. Well, you can see better now that the weld's gone. You see that there wasn't even any weld on the tube. So it's a good thing we caught that now. Now, how's that look?
It's fine. It was fine before. It's probably better now.
Thank you.
Ed demonstrates one of his homemade remote-controlled robots, the vehicle he calls the Monkey.
See, now that's why people want remote-controlled cars.
That's why people want remote-control cars, so they can do that.
So they can do stuff that you couldn't do in your car you're too scared to do.
I brought the Monkey in basically because he is a remote-control car, and we're going to be using the same type of electronics on the big car. For exactly this reason, we can test with these electronics and know whether they will work or not. There is bigger stuff. If these won't work, we get something bigger.
Ed Robinson actually ran away from home as a kid and joined the circus as a clown.
From there, I went on to sideshows, and I learned how to swallow swords, eat fire, shove ice picks up my nose, the various manly arts. These days, for a living, I actually produce a robot combat event in Las Vegas, Nevada. I was born to be an entertainer. I knew it when I was very young. I'm a very obnoxious, outspoken, loudmouth person.
Now that the brake system bracket has been Fred welded, they're ready to test it out.
Are we ready? Are we ready for a milestone moment? Here he goes. Yes!
Oh, take it all the way to the floor. I want to see if it's going to bend.
That's way better than that.
Wait a second. We will work as a great team.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
We're going to finish just on time because it looks like the engine and transmission aren't coming till the day before it's supposed to be done. So we're going to be up to the wire, but it's going to be really bitchin'.
Day 2 comes to an end, and Shep shows us why he shouldn't quit either his day or his night job.
Jesse's gonna fly around that track, buy electron beams while he munches on snacks.
Monster Garage factoid. The Ferrari 575M can go from 0 to 60 in under 4.2 seconds. Top-of-the-line RC cars get to 60 in under 2 seconds. Day 3. The team enters the garage and is greeted by a strange delivery vehicle.
Somebody order some electronic.
Ed's friend Dan has brought some parts for the remote control.
I think the motors that we need for the steering.
For the steering.
They're right
there. I need a motor for the steering. We could just take it, put it right on the column. That's it. Get a screwdriver. Give me a crowbar.
He takes off before the team cannibalizes his personal people mover.
Goodies. One of these is for the ignition. One of these is for the fuel pump shut-off. This one's for our starter.
Yep, nice.
So that's our entire control system right there. All we need is the radio to plug it into.
Perfect. We got pretty much what we need.
A sprockets as you ordered.
This one goes on the column.
This one goes on the column.
And
this one needs to be bored out to go over the motor.
Over the shaft.
Yesterday, they made the RC monster stop. Today, they'll make it turn. The plan calls for one sprocket to be attached to the steering wheel, another to a motor that will be operated by remote control.
Beautiful!
The steering column sprocket is just the right size. They test the engine sprocket on one of Ed's motors, a stand-in for the new motor they've ordered. It has to be an exact fit, or else trouble.
It would be like your steering wheel breaking loose on you on the freeway. Nothing happening.
Hey, Mo, take the
Exactly.
Yeah, you take the wheel.
And off we go.
Shep volunteers to go to West Coast Choppers to bore out the gear for the steering assembly.
It's bitchin'. This is the best lathe I ever get to use.
The full-on industrial lathe presents a serious challenge to him.
That's good. Unfamiliar machine.
Shepard Ginsburg is known as Shep, Gins, or by his nickname, Professor Gins.
I'm technically not a professor. It's a racing nickname. I decided I needed one and I gave it to myself.
He races top-fueled dragsters on the weekend, but he does something else during the week.
This is where Professor Gins works as a kindergarten teacher. I started teaching actually because I wanted to go racing and I wanted a job that would give me the summer off. I think that these guys might have been better off if they had a kindergarten teacher who taught them more relationship skills. You know, they need to learn what an I statement is. I feel angry when you do something instead of just lashing out and calling a name.
He's a nice guy, but he's a pain in the ass.
With Shep out of the way, Fred's free to move forward and weld without any suggestions on how to do it.
As long as he's wherever he is, we'll get something done. See if I can remember how Shep taught me how to do this.
I'm not gonna make fun of Shep. It's too easy. It's like picking on a kid.
We'll need him in a couple days to put that motor in.
Something to do.
Jesse has brought the brakes, and Ed gets to work installing them.
This would be easier if I knew what I was doing.
Oh, look at that drawing. It looks crazy.
Shep has overdone it with the lathe. The hole he made is too big.
What's a little too big? Like thousandths or fractions?
No, thousands.
Oh.
Can we shim it? Get some small shims? Do we need to do that?
No, it's not big enough to put a shim in. Here, take a look. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
What we'll do is we'll get long set screws. We'll drill right into the shaft with two long holes. We'll put this in, tighten these down, get a mark, drill in and in, and it'll go in and lock it.
That'll be good.
Ed is busy analyzing the brake lines when Shep proposes a radical upgrade. Replace the entire brake system.
Oh, so you want to replace the entire brake line system?
Yes. You can't really conveniently,
Why?
because he wants race parts on here, and you can't mix race parts with stock parts. They don't connect to each other.
Before we do anything, there's 5 of us on this team.
Yeah.
This is a democracy, it's America. How many of us want to replace the entire brake line system?
Let's
If I have the right catalog
Let's
here, I can
investigate
check.
it for.
Some of this stuff is pretty hacked up already.
Let's check
by the
into
way.
it for 20 minutes, and if there's no other way, then there's no other way. But
That's
I mean,
a good idea.
it's not going to be too long before we all get together and yank his chain.
I think we need to put his flame out, man.
Yeah, well,
We need to put his flame out.
I just, we need to keep that guy in check. We can keep him in check, we'll be all right.
Chris gets on the phone and checks to see if stock brake parts can be combined with race parts.
So it'll work, you can do it. Okay, cool, that's what I want to know. We've got a guy up here that thinks that, things only come one way, so we pretty much outvoted him. My friend just called me back that makes flexible steel hydraulic lines. He said it's no problem. He said, we'll do it, it's no problem.
Alex has got the
So
list.
that's it, we got it.
Alex has the list, it's all been taken care of. We overruled them.
It's 4-1, we're good.
Sit down and eat your lunch and relax.
You actually say that like you're surprised.
Okay, you guys. You got some parts here.
Beauty.
It's all your fuel line stuff, shocks. There's all your brake lines.
Let me see the non-existent brake line. I've never seen anything like that.
Oh, apparently not. There you go.
Those aren't ends, those are adapters.
Shep adapts the story to fit his reality.
That's what I wrote down if you look at my list. so.
Ed and Shep work on installing the motor that will operate the steering wheel.
It just got to come back a whole inch at least towards you, the whole motor. This motor will do about 17 miles an hour just like it's sitting, and you can't turn your arms that fast. This will respond faster than you can. I love it.
That looks like it's moving nice and smooth.
It is. I don't see anything moving in here. Anything that's not supposed to be anyway.
Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, we can weld it right in.
Yeah, I see no problem with this at all.
This is where we're gonna mount all of the different controllers. This here will literally be the brains that are gonna run the car. If anything here goes out, we're in deep.
Fred works on a component critical to the steering.
Boy, that's about the ugliest thing I think I ever made in my life.
It's a standard Radio Shack 10K potentiometer. The potentiometer sends a reading to the radio unit that tells you when the steering wheel is in center. See how it's reading 7 right now? That means we're all the way to the left. If you get this to the center, it should read 5. Right about there, center. And we're just a little over 5, 5.5. All right.
2.5, and this is probably 7 something maybe on the other side. Look at that.
Look at that.
We're good.
Yeah.
Now the steering assembly is ready for remote control. The team ends the day on the right track with the steering intact, and Ed proves he's not just blowing smoke. Monster Garage factoid. Gas-powered RC cars actually run on a nitro fuel mix that costs $9.50 a quart. Filling up a full-size car with RC fuel would cost more than $1,000 without full service. Day 4 starts with a car that can stop and turn. But there's a big hole in their plan. Something critical is missing. It's called an engine. And they've got another problem. One team member is not mixing well with the other kids.
Well, we started without him because we don't like him.
The truth is, I think there's a lot of frustration because guys want to get working, and we're still fighting having everything we need here, and I think they need something to do, and I don't fault them for that. I think that it's good that everyone has such good enthusiasm and wants to get to work.
He's his kindergarten teacher. He's used to going, you go there, and you go there, and you go there, and all these little kindergarten kids go there. We're not kindergarten kids, we're men. You can only take so much.
Ed takes Shep's set screw solution into his own hands.
A little bitty set screw is junk. Anybody in robot combat knows set screws suck.
This ain't about paste and construction paper. This is Monster Garage. It's molten metal and mechanics.
That's what it's supposed to be. I put these 2 bolts down there to make sure everything was centered and then welded it in place. That is not coming off of there. Ooh, parts!
All right.
Parts!
Tranny.
Critical parts begin to arrive in rapid succession.
Oh, it's our clips.
Right clips.
0.
Nada.
The real brains of the whole operation has arrived. The controller. It receives signals from the remote unit and distributes commands throughout the customized system.
The engine's the muscle, and the car's the body. Here's the brains.
If they can get us an engine in a reasonable amount of time, we'll start it today. We'll have it running. We'll have 2 days left on the build.
The team celebrates the arrival of the engine, a 350 long block from Wayne's engine rebuilding. Now the pressure's on for Shep to live up to his boast.
0.
Nada. That's full movement, isn't it?
Well, go all the way forward. Yep, that almost locks.
Now we don't even need that because that's low gear. We don't care about low gear.
Yeah.
This is a fast mover, so we're perfect. Rock and roll.
Right on. Success.
The team continues to have difficulty allocating the jobs as both Shep and Ed work out their control issues.
You need something to do?
Huh?
Do you need something to do? This is
Did
up
I
your
jerk
alley.
your chain?
What's that?
Did I jerk your chain? Did I ask
not
you to
be
give me
crude.
something to do?
I'm just asking. I
Was
want
I
to keep
over
us
there
all
talking
going.
about something to do?
Despite being the focal point for the team's displeasure, Shep maintains a positive attitude.
The team is fine. I think just some of the guys get a little frustrated and they just let it come out the wrong way. But I think that everyone here is basically, I think we got a real good team. I think everyone's knows their job, and I think everything's getting done. And I feel really confident about the whole thing.
If you surround yourself with happy thoughts, you'll be happy. It's like, oh, get a zoom on that. That's what he thinks is the most important part of his life. Oh, get a shower, I think you should slam me in the face right now.
Touch me again? You better chill, dude. You better chill. Understand it?
Now, I'm going to tell you something. You can tell me you're going to do anything mean to me, but I'm going to be nice to you because I'm a nice person, and I'm going to continue to be a nice person. I guess, do I have a lawsuit here?
Suddenly, it's very quiet in the garage. Brian Lynn, senior firefighter, patches up Shep.
I don't really want to talk to you.
I know, but I have to apologize first. I would shake that hand that I just up. You touched me.
I'm not shaking your hand. You know, someone just threatened me.
You laid
like
your
a
hand on
maniac.
me first. I came in to apologize.
No, I didn't raise any hand.
I tried to apologize. I'm going to walk away before I anger you. Touch me again, you're dead.
Say these are the threats I don't need. I'm leaving.
I tried to apologize. I still will.
You shoot
I'm
for someone.
sorry.
Can you apologize?
Begins.
I said I was sorry 3 times. That's all I'm going to say it.
You sure you want to do this? All right, man. I think that being that you guys are both grown men, that this is a little extreme, but
Well, see, if it's grown men, don't sit there and throw each other against the car.
sure
I mean,
they
that's
do. Sure they do. It happens, but you know.
Oh, come on. People get thrown in jail for that. I mean, I could file charges on them if I wanted to.
Right, it happens. That's what I'm saying. That's what separates the man from the boys, though, is being able to put your differences aside and get on with the job, man.
Instead, Shep gives himself a timeout and leaves.
I don't want the team mad at me.
No, I'm
That's
not mad,
my only
dude.
issue.
I'm not mad.
You know what's going on?
I don't care. So let's just get in and
Let's
get
get to work, baby. He walked all across the shop, touched me in the money sack, and physically touched my...
What?
He touched my... Yeah, I'm not going to touch you here. Put the fan in front of you. He walked across the shop and went and touched me, physically. I am sorry. I am very sorry to you gentlemen for handicapping the team, but I went off and I bear hugged him against the car. As long as you guys don't hate me, I'm cool. We can go back to work and finish this car. If we can cut the drama and get back to work. So, I'm sorry. We good?
Let's haul ass. Let's haul ass.
I started out nervous this morning, then I started feeling a little bit better, and then after the drama queen left, now I'm starting to feel a little shaky again. And it's not about anything but just being a man short.
The builders are falling apart. They're down a man. They could use Jesse's help, but he's on location 5 hours away with the gravedigger. Back in the shop, the team is about to dig their own grave. They struggle to put in the engine and link up the transmission. It seems like they're facing a major problem.
The tail shaft's gonna hit the cross brace, or the transmission mount.
Yeah, we're gonna need a different oil pan, and we're gonna have to get a longer drive shaft.
Those are 2 big things to get hit with 2 days into the build.
Right now.
Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's major.
Well, if we'd got the motor earlier.
The drive shaft doesn't fit. They may have to make one from scratch or buy one.
We got a problem with the oil pan and the drive shaft's short.
That oil pan has been in this car before, because that oil pan took this motor out, racing figure 8.
Alex's input gets them going.
There we go. I'm getting this done. I don't know, can we go back any further? We may have to move that coil.
Damn steel cable that was wrapped around the drive. Okay, get out back.
As Ed struggles underneath the car, it seems the coil that's mucking up the works is the last thing Shep put in before he left.
You know what, we're good on the engine, good. We're good on the engine.
All right, we're right there.
You know what?
We just had to move
This
that coil.
drive shaft will work, guys.
Will it?
Are you serious?
It will? Come on down, a little bit. Little bit. How's that looking?
I'm perfect.
Are we?
The line is straight. The motor mount has a hole in the middle of the mount where the bolt goes.
All right,
We're perfect up here. Turns out just because one stinking coil was in the wrong spot, pushed it back, right here pushed it back, Ed lined it up, and we're perfect. We're good to go.
Chris Marsolet is a college student and backyard inventor. He once tried to make the family lawnmower remote control.
Partway through is when I was younger, my dad found out about it and he kind of stopped in the middle of it, so we'd have a lawnmower still.
Chris also has ambitions outside the garage. He's thinking about building a career in politics.
I do political work and campaign work, and I've been getting into that now for the last few years, and a lot of those people would have no idea I do any of this kind of stuff.
Hi.
Shep mans up and comes back, but only Fred is man enough to greet him.
Hey, Fred.
Come back?
I thought it was better not to leave it half done.
Better. Thank you.
You know, at this point, I figured I committed to do it. Let's finish the job.
All right, right on, man. Good job. Well, glad to see you back. I think I'm glad to see you back.
Okay, we'll slide that in.
Get through the starter. Yeah, you're good. Watch your finger.
Real quick, though.
John and Ed are making final tweaks to the complex control panel, the brains of the car that controls everything.
When he pushes this button, if it smokes, we just lost $1,000 and we're not gonna make the challenge. There's no possible way to recover if this thing goes. And you get to push the button.
Should I do it with my eyes open or closed?
Leave them open.
Well, that's a good sign.
That's a good sign. Everything works. Double high five. The control board works perfectly.
The brain of the car is ready. Not too shabby, especially considering what's gone on today.
Reunited with the engine in place, but untested, the team has 2 days left.
Will the team stay together and finish the build, or go remotely postal? You be the judge.
Day 5. 2 more days to complete the build and meet the challenge. The team still has some major tasks left to accomplish. Start the engine, test the throttle control, test the transmission, shift control, mount the tires, and finish the cosmetic details. But Gins can't get control of himself and keeps telling everyone what to do.
What you do is to make sure you don't suck a bubble in when you're done. Wait, don't leave. Let me just finish because I want you to do this.
Chris finally lets loose and tells Gins how he really feels.
Listen to a freaking thing I say. I'm not a freaking shop boy. I built an engine. I know some stuff.
I'm not saying you don't.
You don't treat me like I'm some freaking shop boy.
I don't treat you like that either.
I'm the quiet guy on this, you know? I don't go off. Ask most of my friends. I'm usually a shy, polite guy, but I'm freaking sick of that guy. You know, I'm not his freaking little shop boy here, and we're not his shop men, you know?
Chris is the guy that shows up to the office with the rifle, you know what I mean? Keeps it all inside, and one day he's like, frickin',
I don't know what's going on. I came in, I thought everything was cool.
Jesse checks in on the team's progress. They're further along than he thought they'd be.
I actually didn't think they'd have the motor and stuff in it already, but that's cool. So tomorrow I'll be here full day and we'll try to dial in all the body work and stuff. Make it look, the vehicle must appear to be stock. That's tomorrow.
The team's reward is a set of tires from Bartell Motorsports.
This one goes out for Monster Garage and Jesse Gas.
This build is completely reliant on a clear signal. What band more perfect to play than Static X? The Speed Metal Pioneers stop by to give the builders a sonic energy boost. about to test the car to see if they can start the engine by remote control.
Tell me when you're ready. Cranking. 3, 2.
Something's not right.
Timing on? No, the timing's right.
Firing order.
Firing order is right. It's just not cranking fast enough.
The battery connection is cranking enough juice. I get the sense that the battery we bought isn't strong enough to crank the motor.
The team is fractured as they try to figure out why the engine won't turn over.
Which one did you have?
Look, let's stop guessing and just turn it. It just wasn't spinning
Well,
fast
you were
enough.
guessing.
No, I'm not guessing.
It just wasn't spinning fast enough. They have a battery charger? Try it again with the battery charger on it.
Transmitter's on.
They're stressed as Ed gets ready to throw the switch.
I'm gonna hit the starter. 3, 2.
It's alive!
None of them are happy. We've been working for 4 days to make this car run. We finally made it run, and they're all like, cool.
Shep was right. With a bit more power and faster spin, the engine started.
It took us a long time to make that engine run. It should have been a little easier, but it's a brand new engine, so stuff happens.
It's the end of day 5. Despite some rough patches, the team is getting closer to actually meeting the challenge. Day 6. Yesterday, the team succeeded in turning over the engine. Today, they're eager to put the finishing touches on the full-sized RC monster and meet the challenge.
We have throttle, we have brake, we've done the transmission, ignition, fuel pump starter, we made it run yesterday. The last thing we have to do is the steering, and this is it right now. Make or break time. I go to the left, it goes to the left. I go to the right, it goes to, see how it goes back to center on its own? I steer it to the left, I let go, it tries to pull itself back to center. I steer it to the right, I let go, it tries to go back to center. See that? It went back to center on its own when I let off the stick. Yes! We have control.
The team is feeling so good about their progress that they're happy to take a field trip for an RC surprise. The pros show our builders what a top-of-the-line remote control car can do. Gins is brave enough to trust the RC pros. Then it's his turn to see what he can do. Back in the garage, the team dreams about making their car run like the RC pros. The pace picks up as the hours tick away. The steering wheel is welded in place. The final touches are taken care of. The ultimate irony? The safety cage is reinstalled for a car that will have no driver.
This is it. This car is ready to run as far as we're concerned, and if we didn't screw up anything, we'll be hunky-dory, and if we did, we'll fix it.
I mean, I've stood on stage in front of thousands of people and shoved swords down my throat and not been this nervous.
The moment of truth is almost upon them. The gas pedal is installed. The brakes are installed. The engine runs. Now it's time to back it up and take it out. Everything hinges on this. The car begins to back up and then stops. Trouble.
The brake's locked.
So what do we have to do? So the brakes will not release right now?
The brakes won't release and the gear shift won't shift. We're not done. We're not ready to back it out.
So why won't the brakes release?
Close the door. We're going back to work.
There are two problems. The first one, the brakes are locked.
One wrench, one bolt.
It was loose. It was on the floor?
It was on the floor.
The bolt that holds the potentiometer to the brake system, the feedback loop, was laying on the floor. So the vibration of the car, when we first cranked it up, we're assuming it vibrated out, which means we have to put a jam nut or something on it to keep it in place. Now the brake is working perfectly.
The other problem is a bit more serious. Ed can't get the monster in gear. It seems he has a sensitivity issue.
The shifter is way too sensitive. The smallest touch, and it goes from one gear through 3 others all the way into the last one. There's no way to get it into a neutral or anything while it's running. When it's not running, it's different because nothing's moving and the noise and the engine and everything. But as soon as you turn it on and you touch that knob once, it goes.
Chris and Fred fixed the throttle connection to adjust the sensitivity.
Good, it's good.
You ready with the ignition?
The second time is the charm. The car, remotely controlled, backs off the left.
We have reverse! Yes, yes, yes!
Jesse admires the engine's beefy sound.
Thing's loud. Let's leave the hood off, then you can see all the stuff working. That's pretty cool.
The other brake! Yeah.
Ed's a little shaky on the brakes.
Yeah. Dude, punch a hole in the...
You got brakes? There you go.
Yeah, they're just too slow in responding.
The battery has run low, causing the brake system to respond too slowly. The team watches as Ed takes the controls to load the car on the transporter to take it to the test location.
Man, I did a 4-corner turn and pulled it up on a trailer, baby. That ain't bad.
Now they're out in the real world, away from Monster Garage. Brian doubles up on the fire extinguishers.
I'm just gonna full throttle it into that container if it gives me the controls. Oh, boom! Here's your tools. Get in there, Shep.
Shep volunteers to be a passenger for the test.
All right, give me that controller now.
Jesse's willing to chance it. Ed, who earlier threatened to kill Shep, now wants to save his life.
Hey, we don't gotta be turning this thing off and on, man. That's a sign of trust. It was definitely controlled remotely.
Good job, guys.
I don't think it's gonna win.
Good job, guys. Monster Garage CDs. Mac tools for everyone. Right on. Sweet. Right on. Woohoo!
The team gets some new tools. The car gets a new paint job. And that's how you make a monster. build cost tally, hard cash, freebie value, vehicle cost, grand total.
Wake up, Monster fans! It's time for another challenge! We're back at Irwindale Speedway, Frankie.
Two of the builders are arriving, Swag, and they're not too happy to see each other.
Both of them want to control the RC Beast, but Jesse has an idea about how to settle things.
Why don't you guys fight to the death right now and see who's gonna drive it?
Last time they tangled, Shep walked away.
What's he going to do this time?
Looks like he's leaving again.
He's a teacher, not a fighter, Swag.
Bye-bye, Shep.
Like every remote control car, it's the same. My turn.
Playtime is over, folks. Jesse's got his El Camino Figure 8 racer.
The last time we saw that car, Swagman, was when Jesse crashed into Barefoot Billy.
It looks a lot different now. But what does Jesse think of this classic man versus machine showdown?
It's like that Russian trying to beat that computer at chess.
Jesse's no pawn, but he has a problem with the monster stare down.
I think he's scared.
And they're off! The RC car gets to jump on Jesse James.
But wait! It's already totally out of control! You gotta be kidding me! Not much of a challenge for our man Jesse James! This machine's just not up to speed!
Oh man, Swag! The RC car just winged the wall!
I just wrecked it.
Maybe Shep should have stayed! Now the RC Beast is cutting corners, trying to catch up!
But Jesse's about to lap the RC car. Now he's just toying with his adversary.
Wait a minute, can we say that on TV, Frankie?
We just did, Swag.
You gotta be kidding me! He is running circles around it!
Some machines learn quickly, but the learning curve for this monster is a dead end.
I'll bet the RC car didn't see that coming!
Oh, the machinery!
Oh, man. He wrecked my toy. It's very squirrely and the track's a little wet, so I was really breaking loose and doing a lot of donuts. Started to get the feel of it. Right as I started to get the hang of it, Jesse knocks me into the wall and knocks me out of the race.
Someone may lose to the RC Beast, but not Jesse James. Does he regret wrecking his own monster?
I ain't sad for nothing.
It's man against machine, but man obviously won.
Get out your hankies, RC fans, but don't shed any tears. Because Jesse's got no time for RC car smash, machinery trash, or kindergarten teachers who need a timeout.
Get used to it. I'm not being on camera.
I won't. He's got metal to burn, sparks to fly. The next Monster Garage challenge is just around the bend.
It's original.